There are a couple of important words that are going to come up on your exam. One of them is describe. The other one is explain. And if you have a describe or explain question, you must use words for your answer. In fact, on the exam, if someone is trying to explain why something works and does a bunch of math, they tell the teacher to put their hand over top of the math and just read the words around it. And if the words around it don't make sense, you have to give them 0. If the words around it make a little bit of sense, then you can get a half a mark. But a describe, explain question, they want you to use words to show that you understand. So for part A, describe how the graph could have been translated to create the graph of each function below. What are the equations of the asymptotes of each graph? Feel really bad this morning's class? I went into the describe thing. I described them all really well. I forgot to read the question. I realized at this moment I never did the asymptotes thing with them. Such a hypocrite. I told them the same thing, reread the question, and then I get the question.
This gives you
maybe they'll watch this and I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys.
Or you could use
no, they're not going to
teaching
watch this.
opportunity for your next class with them.
Teaching opportunity for myself, right? Don't be such a hypocrite.
Or just tell them this is the kind of thing that can
right?
happen. And
And
you need to be
even after, being extra diligent and saying over and over again, I should reread it. I didn't. Okay. I'll be okay. So, first of all, describe it. First thing I would do is I like the y all by itself. So I would take the time to be like, I prefer the +3 on the other side. For me, it really shows that that +3 is outside the function. Make everything outside is vertical. And I can write my statement, the graph of y equals 1 over x squared would be translated, outside is vertical, translated vertically by 3 units up. So I've used my words to describe what's going to be happening. It's going to be translated 3 units up. Hello. So with this, are you coming for the sound thing?
Yes.
Here, I'll show you what I have so far.
Well, what do you play?
So we've described it in words. If we look at the original equation, it had a vertical asymptote at x equals 0 and a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0.
Excuse me, Justin, just a quick reminder.
Yeah, it's recording
that our,
right.
Meet the Teacher Barbecue happens after school today, so make sure your parents come out. Starts at 5, goes to 6, and then we have the parent forum. If your parents have questions, we're going to run down what we do here at the school. They can come and ask us as well, so they're invited to come to our theater after 6 o'clock as well. Just another announcement as well while I have you. Grade 9 students, you are not to return to your middle schools. I know you really miss your teachers. I know a little bit of, heartache there, but they don't want to see you right now. They're very busy, so stay away from your middle schools. Thank you.
All right. So this would be, if my original asymptotes were at x equals 0 and y equals 0, and I took that and moved it 3 units up, Now they'll still be at x equals 0, because this one moving it up and down doesn't change it. But this one moving it up 3 will change it to y equals 3. And then part B. Oh, I should first of all, I'll rewrite that equation as well. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to move that 4 over. So it's 1 over x plus 3 squared minus 4. So the graph would be translated three units, x is our liars, so that would be 3 units left, and four units down. And as a result, our vertical asymptote at x equals 0, when moved 3 to the left, will go to x equals minus 3. And our asymptote at y equals 0 would get shifted down to -4. Questions for this one are 16 and 17. And you guys were on pace to get ahead of the other class, but due to technical difficulties, they are now ahead of you. They've already started 3.2.
How much is that?
They're ahead of you by about